everybody, my name is Linda Warren and I am bringing you today's moves of the day, taking it down to football training camp. My boys did actually play a few seasons of football, so I am taking the moves from them. Something that I am doing today, I'm going to be using markers. You can use socks, you can use paper, you can just pick two spots on your floor, but I have these because of a program I'm doing right now, so I decided to use two markers about 1, 2, 3 steps apart. The reason that I am mentioning that I'm using markers and how far apart is if you decide that you want to continue doing some of these moves, something that you can do is track how many moves you can do in 30-second increments. And you can challenge yourself a couple times a week to get faster at what you're doing, or to see, if there's been any sort of improvement in that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you some low impact moves and some high impact moves, fun things that can be done between two markers. Okay, one of the things that football players start with are straight leg lifts. This is going to kind of stretch your hamstrings a little bit, and if you start with your hands up high, you're going to actually be doing core crunches and elevating your heart rate gently just because your hands are raised. So what you're going to be doing is lifting one leg and lowering the opposite hand. Now maybe you're not super flexible, and a modification of this is to not quite go so high. Just whatever works for you, whatever's comfortable. Remember, it is all about bringing movement to your day, whatever that movement looks like. So we're starting with these moves and we're going up and back and up and back. If you have a stopwatch somewhere, there's actually an app called the Tabata app, and you can set the app to go off in 30-second increments, and then that way you'll know when 30 seconds of a particular move is up. So that's my first move. Next move, knee raises. Why? Because again, we're working our legs and our core and elevating our heart rate. So low impact version of knee raises, just strictly keeping your arms at 90 degrees, pumping them and marching, getting your knees up as high as you can, moving your arms back and forth, and you're going to go back, up and back and up and back. Now, if you've ever seen kids on a football field, you'll see them high knee raises, many as you can do, 30 seconds, up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back. I obviously should have secured my hair just a little bit better before I started doing this. I usually pull it back in a braid, totally forgot. All right, so we've got the straight legs, we've got the knee raises. Something else that maybe many of you have done years ago in dance class and totally forgot, the grapevine. So, step over, behind, over, in front. Over, behind, over, front. Over, behind, over, front. Over, behind, over, front. Low impact is just bouncing and keeping it at a speed that's comfortable for you. High impact, we're just going to take it up a little bit to more of a jog. So, over, back, back. And you're just seeing how many times you can go back and forth between the markers in a 30-second span. Last move of the day, lateral slides. What you're going to be doing when you get to the marker is you're twisting and reaching with your foot behind, then you're sliding over and twisting, reaching. So, I'm going to start with my marker, tagging my marker. I'm going to stay squatting. I'm going to slide over and tap. Slide over and reach. Slide over and reach. Slide over, reach. Slide over, reach. And I'm going to pick up my speed. Low impact, staying in a squatting position, stepping, just reaching as much as I can. Step, step, reach, step, step, reach, step, step, reach, step, step, reach. Again, lateral slide. You're just kind of squeezing your feet. You're twisting your torso. You're working your quads. You're working your hamstrings. You're working your heart. I hope you enjoyed these marker moves.